Welcome, Paradeisos family. Today we're talking about Proverbs 31 and the reality of the truth of it. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? That's right. Today I'm talking about Proverbs 31. So many times we hear about Proverbs 31 women. So many times we hear about what it takes and the reality of it. And the truth is, it's not what you think. So Proverbs 31 is a poem about wisdom to a guy who will become king. He wrote it down after he became king, about what his mother taught him about what it means to be king and the type of woman he should be looking for. This is the perfect image of a woman and stuff like that. But here's the problem with that. It's not. It's a perfect image of someone who embraces wisdom. No one's perfect like that, all right? It talks about buying landscape. It talks about bringing in food. It talks about so much stuff that no one can do in of themselves. The idea is to praise the person for listening to wisdom. And this is a non-gender bias thing. In the entire book of Proverbs, they refer to wisdom as a woman. She cries out from the corner. All these type of statements in Proverbs speak about wisdom being a woman. And at the end, Proverbs 31 has a poem about a woman, the perfect wife. It has these wise statements about women. Now, the problem is you're putting them all together when they're like a proverb. It's a statement. It's supposed to help inspire Jewish sons and stuff like that. They memorize this and proclaim it over their wives because it's about praising the person for accepting wisdom, for letting wisdom lead them. It's about not just settling for ordinary. It's not about actually engaging your brain and allowing wisdom to dictate what you do instead of letting life just make your choices for you. Now, what does that really mean to us in society? And what does that translate to? Science proves you engage your brain, you create conduits, and you actually make decisions faster, right? So instead, we become so lazy, we just let the decisions make themselves. Let's be honest. Proverbs 31 says, engage your brain, make wise choices about, the house you're going to buy, about the food you're going to eat, about, all these things, how you're going to raise your children. It's declarations about choosing to engage your brain, engage with wisdom, and make wise choices, not just respond to things happening. Engage in life. That's what Proverbs 31 should be about. But the way it was taught to the king who wrote it down is, in a nutshell, about the woman that he would seek to find if he was a king and when he becomes a king. That's the idea. So, ladies, do not think this is a prerequisite list that you have to go through and constantly try to strive to become, because even in it, it says who can find this person, all right? It's not trying to say that you should become it. It's trying to say choose wisdom, choose wisely. Be that voice of wisdom in people's lives, in your husband's life, men, in your wife's life. Choose wisdom, choose discernment, go through it, make the choices. Don't just kind of rut through it. All right, guys, that's what Proverbs 31 is about. What does it relate to in our culture? It means don't just let culture dictate what you believe is true, what you believe is a wise choice. Don't let culture affect and dictate who you're going to become or what you can or cannot do. Wisdom says, I can do it. In me, with wisdom using me, Jesus said wisdom comes in like with the Holy Spirit. Wisdom, hello, it's right there, knock on it. It says use it, engage with it, make choices. It doesn't matter your education. It doesn't matter where you came from. You can make a wise choice. You can make a choice about buying a house. You can make choices about what food you put in your body. You can make choices about how to raise your children. You can make choices whether it's a good idea for you to even try to have children. You can make those choices. You can make choices every single day that are for the better or for the worse. And when you make more for the better, you tend to have a better life. Psychology goes through all those type of studies that prove when you engage, when you're thinking about things, when you're making decisions. Why do you think buying items in America, materialism, is so prominent? Because when you buy things, you made a decision and it triggers an emotion that says, yeah, you made a decision. Congratulations, you made a decision. That's why materialism took off. Now we're starting to fight back with it, which is why so many places are starting to go out of business. The idea is take those thoughts captives, make decisions, and celebrate the choices of choosing wisely. Celebrate them together. When you're saving money, if you're married and you're starting to make a budget and those type of things, celebrate the wins, correct the losses, celebrate them, praise each other for making wise choices. Don't just think Proverbs 31 is just a list about a married spouse before she's ready to be married. That's not it. It's not supposed to be the Proverbs 31 woman. It's a poem about wisdom, how we choose to do it, and what wisdom will do. It's illustrations. They're nuggets of wisdom. Take it as such. Read Proverbs and realize wisdom is referred to as feminine, so we interpret it as she. It doesn't always have to be. It's a neutral thing. It's just understand it, embrace it, praise each other for making wise choices. Don't condemn each other for making bad ones. Help correct each other. Let's lift each other up, not tear each other down, because we're supposed to be in this together as a community. I hope you enjoyed this short video. I'm Alex Quinn. This is Paradeisos. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.